I ain't gonna lie, the first episode of this anime was wild, and I mean beyond wild. And I'm here to tell you how the we got to this. So we have Momo with her trashy boyfriend. So they were in a predicament that she didn't like. So she tried to kick him, but she got countered. So she tried to throw some punches in, but that didn't work at all. And that's when they broke up. What a surprise. And her friends was making fun of her about the situation. Not because she got dumped. It's mainly because they warned her for dating him. This was mainly the I told you so moment. And she only dated him because he looked like a certain person, which we'll get to later on. So we have her sad walking in the hallways because she wanted to meet a certain someone, and she sees someone getting bullied. So she pops it out of nowhere to him like she used instant transmission and stops him from bullying him. And bro was fascinated for what happened. So bro catches up to her and starts acting like a goofy goober. Bro was confident about her being interested in that topic. Newsflash, she wasn't. So she got annoyed by him and let him down harshly. But then she felt bad and immediately tried to help him out. While she was doing that, she said she don't believe in aliens, but she believes in ghosts instead. So bro started chuckling about that, so they got mad at each other. Then they decided to make a bet with each other to make one believe about the other, and whoever loses, they'll be either go for boy or go for girl. The crazier part, none of them wouldn't have to go because they were just in a call. I just had to point that out real quick. So Momo was exploring the rundown building and she was being all paranoid, which I don't blame her for. It turns out she was being stalked by someone, and while that was happening, bro had to go inside this tunnel and he had a bad feeling about it, but bro decided to go in anyway. So while they were in directed locations, we got to learn more about Momo, and grandma told her to do that pose to keep her safe, but the other students, even her crush, was making fun of her. So later on she got mad at the students for making fun of her grandma for that, but the main story was telling him about how she believed in ghosts. Her grandma was the main reason, and she was wondering why he liked aliens, and the main reason was because he was interested in them. And yes, I'm being serious about it. But then here comes the wild part about this anime. Bro found bloody footprints on the ground, then he found a ghost granny right in front of him, and the main thing that ghost wanted was dick. Trust me, I wish I was joking about this as well, but hey, game is game, I guess. So bro decided to book it, but it was too late to warn him not to run, because now bro had to play finance at Diddy's with no pay, and bro had to outrun FaZe's granny, but he couldn't, so he was cooked. So next it was Momo's turn, and she found 3 aliens staring at her that looked like they'll be from a Squid Game. So she tried to book it, but it was too late. So she woke up trapped by 3 aliens, and all they want to do is start a freak off so that they can reproduce their kind. So they try to brainwash her so that she can feel freaky, and thankfully they got interrupted, and as soon as one of the aliens picked up the phone, they instantly got murdered, and bro managed to get out the phone while he was cursed. So the aliens showed what they looked like. It was basically aliens versus curses. Basically think as an alien versus I would say this is when the battle starts, but this was a pure violation. The aliens stood no chance at all. And before we continue on, I would like to point out that the granny took out the alien's dick. Like bro, why? So she went after the other alien, but it used a knockoff tri-beam. So the alien was saying this is useless, but bro said he'll do anything for Momo because she treated him differently. So the alien stopped him to the point that he couldn't move. So the alien tried to brainwash her again, but the alien triggered her power up. So she used her new strength to give the alien the ultimate good, and it was basically game. When she got the alien, everything was being destroyed around her, but she had to deal with one more problem. So she managed to separate bro from the curse, but she was like, the curse won't fully go away unless you defeat me, and on top of that she still have his dick. Then she vanishes away. So once they manage to get out from the UFO, bro wants to go back to the tunnel so that he's able to claim back what was once his. And bro was apologizing for putting her into this situation, but it was both of their faults. So they decided to get onto a journey together. Then she found out what was his name, and turns out it was her crush, Kano Koran. Man, the first episode was actually wild.